Sorry about that. The video decided it was going to do something a little interesting there. You can put down thicker bits of paint and you can scrape through them. You can even just use the end of your paintbrush to do something. And if you don't like it and the paint's still wet, you just cover it back up. So for here, I'm going to grab in some of this. You can put the paint on with this. You can use it as a paintbrush, a paint whatever. Just gonna grab in here and see what. Oh, that was interesting. What was that? You can also, I just kind of carved this off of something. It was a piece of foam that I had laying around. You can carve it into more of a, like right here you can see this is a more of a rectangle kind of thing. You can add some more texture in it. You can, smooth things around, wipe things off. In this, you're just kind of having some fun with it and seeing where it goes. And then on top of things, you can add other things like, let's see, I think I want to add something else on top of here. Let's see. I want some yellow in that. And I'm going to grab a cleaner brush. And I'm going to grab, oops, come here you. Some yellow. And I don't think I'm showing you anything that you are not familiar with and wouldn't maybe already know how to do yourself. Or hadn't maybe even done in another painting class somewhere else. But you can see for probably less than $10 in supplies, I've created my own papers, my own things that I can now cut out and manipulate and do what I want to do with them. And as an artist who I've spent my entire adult life in the arts, went to art school, was a graphic designer, still making art, being an illustrator, teaching art. Everything I've done in my adult life has been connected with art. So I know how expensive buying specialty papers can be, how you can kind of look at the prices of them and go, oh my God. I'm one of those people who can look at the prices of them and say that quality isn't what I want. I'm kind of particular about some things. So there's a part of me that enjoys doing this more than just going out and buying a paper. This gives me a bit of a creative outlet, but you also know that color is my thing. Color is my jam. So I suggest, if you want to try it, try it. If you don't. But I wanted you to know exactly what I'm working with and how I'm making things. So when I say that I'm working on a shoestring, I'm really on a shoestring. I've got to admit, being a public school art teacher really taught me how to do that. I think the most expensive things I have on the table are these paints, and these were two something. I got them through Amazon. I don't necessarily like having Amazon, but as a person who is on a shoestring, but the paper bags came in with groceries yesterday. The circulars come to my door. The brushes I picked up on the super cheap. I don't recommend buying dollar store brushes. They are not very good. Head out to Walmart and, I spent $7.99 and got 15 fairly decent brushes that will withstand a lot of wear and tear. You don't need to break the bank on these kinds of things. And if you have, as always, if you have any questions about anything, I'm an art teacher. I love it when people ask me questions, especially how to make art. How does this thing work? How can I make it do what I want it to do? So I'll end this video, and hopefully you will have some time where you can kind of sit down maybe and have some fun with some stuff like this. And hopefully, maybe you could even make some paper and use it with the pattern that I'm going to upload by the end of the week, the little house pattern. So thank you again, patrons, because I can't do any of this without you. Thank you very, very much, and I'll see you in the next video.